Welcome to the French Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen. It's a beautiful day here at AMMOkray course, and it's lights out and away they go on the short run into turn 1. The top 4 are all getting similar starts and they won't shift positions. As it seems, Bruder is trying to change that as he's looking to overtake Skillmax for the 4th position. Tino in P6 is still in P6. At the top of the hill there will be a sharp right corner, and that's a great opportunity for some overtaking. But they have to be careful as they're so close together. And that's, oh, small contact for Skillmax in the raceable driver. Ooh, and Tino gets hit a lot harder, but he recovers. As it doesn't recover, however, and is facing the wrong way and staring at the trees. The form bird spotting at the back. We're picking up with Versa, who isn't afraid to go side by side and steals P3 from the raceable driver. Tino, who just got lucky, will he get... Oh, no, he didn't get lucky this time, as he gets spun off at high speed by Mr. Bryan in the McLaren. Acid in the back fails to do that famous switchback and he murders the Mercedes driver. It doesn't look like he's done yet though, as he tries to make it 3 wide in the technical uphill section. Ooh, that didn't go right. And that's the Sauber who got punished by the Americans' Wi-Fi. Seski capitalizing on it heavily though, as he gains 3 positions in one corner. Oh, that P14 didn't last long though, as the gang crashed out the car in front, who in turn hit Seski. That's a 3-car kill streak for the raceable driver in lap 1. Going into the second lap though, Light is still leading here at AMMOkray course with R7 in P2 and Versa in P3. The Haas driver is closely followed by Skillmax, who is right behind Versa for the whole first lap now, dumping all of their curves on a long uphill. It's still not enough for the raceable driver, and he has to settle for P4 for now.
So we are just a few laps into this race, and it is Light who currently leads, but it looks like he's got R7 currently dying of AIDS, going down to the inside. R7 makes the move, but will he be able to hold on to the position? It looks like he won't be. Light gets that P1 back as we hop on board with Skillmax, who is hunting Versatile into the chicane. Looks like Versatile goes a little bit wide. Buddha's going to take that opportunity. He goes down the inside, now side by side with Versatile as Skillmax takes advantage of these two battling it out. He slips into 3rd position as Versatile in 5th is going to be looking to get that position from the 4-time champ. He uses his curves, gets past the Alpine, and as we can see ahead, R7 actually takes the race lead from Light over here, as we see in this replay. Light lost the position into the final 2 corners, as we hop on board now with Acid all the way down in 14th. He's got a long way to go before he will be able to get back to the front of the field. Skittles, who's reserving for the Aston Martin, doing an excellent job as a reserve, fighting it out with a champion, Acid, in the Red Bull, who's making moves left and right, getting positions done. He was in 14th earlier, now into 12th. Skittles also will be making a move. He's going to go against Acid now in the uphill as they approach the hairpin.
If you're not doing anything.
Picking up with Versatile, who's currently in 4th, trying to hang on to the Racing Bulls teammates in front. It's Skillmax stuck behind Light, as we see R7 slowly pulling away. If they want any chance of catching that Red Bull, they might need to call team orders and swap the 2 cars. It's too late for that though, as Skillmax turns too late, results into scraping the wall. First it goes for the inside, there's a textbook overtake. The Haas driver will try to keep his momentum going and chase after the other Racing Bull in front, while Skillmax can't do anything but watch right now. In the sharp right-hander, might be that I spoke too soon, as Skillmax seems to be fighting back and really wants that P3 in the fast chicane now in the last sector. That's their position restored as they cross the start-finish line.
So it is lap 15. I think we can expect a lot of drivers to come into the pits. Yes, Light is coming into the pits, and look at that, Versatile in the Haas is going to be following him in. As we now hop on board with Skillmax. Skillmax, look at that, he's got fresh, brand new tires as he's rounding up to start this next lap. Will Versatile be able to come out in front of Skillmax? It looks like he will. Skillmax just right behind Light and Versa.
On board with Skillmax, again on the back of his teammate, both on the same tire. It's Skillmax who is almost 1 second faster than Light. For now it still looks like we won't get team orders, but that might hurt their race. Oh, that's Light making the call himself. Great sportsmanship by him, thinking of the greater good of the team instead of trying to fight his teammate for P2. Skillmax now on the chase to catch that flying rebel in front.
So the battle continues between these two drivers here. Versatile in the Haas, Light in the Racing Bull. I think we can officially say they are battling in the dead of night for that final podium position as we head into this first sector over here. Both of them dumping their cars, trying to get ahead of each other. Versatile sneaks down the inside, but he doesn't commit to the move as he goes alongside Light once again. Light kind of leaves the door open, but he really commits to his line going into that downhill chicane. Versatile looks down the inside going into this next hairpin over here, but he once again does not go for the move. He does not commit. He's just trying to cut down that gap to Light. Light making sure that Versatile does not get a single inch. As Versatile gets very close to Light over here, he actually goes side by side momentarily. Light is just getting absolutely edged by Versatile ever so aggressively as they head into this final sector, into the final corners over here. Versatile looking left, looking right, but he's not going to go for a move here. These first few corners are not really overtaking material, so Versatile is just going to try to hold on to the rear of Light's Racing Bull, and it looks like Versatile is going to go for the move now. Alongside, round the outside into the hairpin. Light trying to defend, pushing Light a little bit into the inside. Versatile squeezes that position out of Light, and it looks like that position now belongs to Versatile, not unless Light has anything to say about it. He's got a full bar to curse. He goes alongside. He gets his car ahead momentarily only as Versatile fights back and gets the position. So we got Bruder, the 4-time champ in the Alpine, all the way down in 8th position. He was at the front a few laps earlier, and he's got a lot of work to do to get back up there. Mr. Tino fighting against Acid. Bruder coming out of nowhere into the hairpin. He goes alongside Mr. Tino, and yes, he clears Mr. Tino, and he's got his sights set out for the Red Bull ahead of him. Bruder going a little bit wide onto the exit of the chicane. He actually gains a little bit of time from that, I think, as he now tries to get his car alongside the Red Bull Acid, trying to defend. And Bruder going for a move down the inside into this next hairpin over here. What a move, as he now barely gives Acid enough space on the exit. Acid's going to use his cars to get ahead. Bruder is not going to get that position just yet as they enter this next lap.
He's got a full curse. We have nothing. We have nothing.
Yeah, Bruder having a fun time. This is very, very advanced and clean racing from both of these championship leaders as they come to a collision. Acid gets taken out and Bruder loses time. Acid is not going to be happy about that. Tino gets ahead.
Although it's night, this Red Bull has seen nothing but sunshine, and it's a perfect return after his race ban last week. That's R7 taking the win here at Magny Course. Unmatched today, as Skillmax takes P2 with not enough time to catch first place. Versatile will take P3 after starting P3. And Light in P4, started on pole, didn't seem to have everything his day as he makes a mistake in the final corner as well. Only P4 for the Racing Bull driver. There's still better going on here for P5 as Mr. Brian goes wide and Tino in the house trying to steal the P5 spot. They collide however, and there's P7 bumping the house out of his way to unexpectedly take the P5. Mr. Brian and Tino will drag race to Sarge P6 and it's Mr. Brian who takes it. Tino losing out and having to set up for P7. The other McLaren of Mr. Swoop will take P8 and Essie who takes P9. Ghost running off the final point scoring position in P10.